We've got some exciting news today. We have a brand new headphone model, and it's called JOAL. We got JOAL right here in front of us. And what's really cool about JOAL, it is the most affordable Abyss headphone we've ever made.
But we did not sacrifice on build or sound quality.
Just like all other Abyss headphones, we're backing this with a 10-year industry-leading warranty.
10 years, baby. It's the best in the biz. But let's talk about the price.
The price.
That's probably what everyone wants to know.
I think everyone wants to know the price.
What is the price?
I think we're going to tell you right now. It's $1,895 in the U.S. $1,895 U.S.
It's not bad.
Which again is the lowest cost Abyss headphone we've ever produced.
We have over 15 years experience making headphones now, and this is the end result. So this is one notch closer to our vision of making the affordable headphone for everyone that's perfect in every way.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's a lot of work. I mean, a good 2 years or so has been spent on JOAL, optimizing every facet of it and try to minimize the machine time on the parts and the labor and assembly. And I mean, we never really looked at that before. I mean, before it was like, we're going to make a headphone, right? And we go at it. And whatever it took to make the headphone, we did that. And that's the way we took it. This was like taking that and flipping it 180 and going, all right, how do we optimize everything? How do we optimize the ear pad assembly? How do we optimize applying the adhesive for the ear pad assembly? How do we optimize the finishes on it so it doesn't take as long to finish it? How do we optimize the magnet assemblies? Everything was looked at, everything. There was no stone left unturned.
Yeah, and it took so much longer than we thought.
Totally.
Yeah, when you have, it doesn't seem like big changes, but then, they add up.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this in the prior videos, but you talk about, well, you save 30 seconds here, you save a couple minutes here. And yeah, and when you talk about an assembly that has 30, 40 parts in it, with going through multiple departments, our CNC machining, our finishing department, QC, assembly. And we had a custom 16-core copper alloy cable made just for JOAL. It's a great sounding cable. It's designed to go with our drivers that's in this particular headphone. And we had custom 2.5 millimeter connectors that plug into the headphone, which is part of the strain relief, which is very sturdy. It's proven out over years on Diana being very good. So we kept that in a similar form factor, but yet we were able to lower the cost of the cable to like a third of our existing Diana cable line. It's just straight through like that. It's just one thing after another. When you talk about it's just a machine process alone on the sides, right? That whole pattern's optimized for the machine time, right?
Yeah. So with our experience, we were able to get it. We sort of talked about this before in our engineering explained video on our other models, and maybe we'll do one of those on this one too. But we were able to get the machine time down to around a third of what it was before, which is profound.
Which was crazy originally. I mean, the Diana's machine time is well over an hour for just the machine the size. It's just crazy. 600 some holes on each one and blah, blah, blah. But this thing it was optimized to let the machine fly.
Mm-hmm. Optimized for productivity.
Yeah.
And it's a great part. I'm thrilled with the headphone. It really seems to do the business, and the value is tremendous.
Yeah, I mean, and there was a lot of back and forth between production in doing this. I mean, we made, I don't know how many iterations of this.
There was a lot.
Between production, between coatings and paint, between machining, and then back and forth. It went around, I don't know how many times.
Yeah, that's the thing. We would change it, and then we're like, oh, well, that would cause a problem with finishing, or that would cause a problem with this. And then we'd be like, all right, we're going to change it again. And then, so that's why it took so long.
Yeah.
Because it needed to be fast, but it still needed to be like, easier to finish and paint.
Yeah, if you change one department's thing, like the machining, and now you created a little pocket somewhere where the paint didn't quite get at, or it was too much paint, or something like that, where the coatings were off. So, and not only that, we rocked through finishes on this. Like we tried well over a dozen different finishes on it. We were interested in not only lowering the cost, but we were interested in the appearance, durability. Yeah. I mean, these are factors in headphones that we got to worry about, especially with a 10-year warranty. So, that took some time too. And in the end, though, it's beautiful. The finish is beautiful. It's a textured black. What would you call it? Like a semi-matte, kind of like a matte.
Yeah.
Finish.
Satin maybe.
Yeah, satin matte, and it's hard to tell in the photos. It's always hard to tell in photos until you look at it.
Especially black.
But looking at it in person, it's a beautiful finish, and it matches the shapes of the headphone perfectly. So all in all, yeah, you're looking at a highly optimized design. Like I said, leverages all that experience we have in building this particular shape of headphone. And it came to become JOAL.
So the simplification went all the way down to options. JOAL comes just in one color.
One color.
Black.
Black.
So,
Black on black.
And they all come with 2 meter, 4.4 millimeter cables with optional adapters if you need to adapt to anything else.
Yeah, we found it. I mean, probably 95% of the headphones we sell now are being sent out with 4.4 millimeter.
Yeah, majority.
And, 1.5 to 2 meter, usually you don't see people needing more than 2 meter length cables. 1.5 is the norm. So because this cable is like super soft and flexible, even if there's additional length, even 2 meter is a little too long for you, it's easy to put somewhere. It's no problem. It's not stiff at all. There's no memory. There's nothing. So, so yeah, 4.4 millimeter on the cable. It comes stock that way. And on our website, you can optionally add an adapter. So if you have an amp that doesn't have a 4.4 millimeter, no problem. Just add one of the adapters. We got a 4-pin, we got a 1/4 inch 6.3 millimeter, and a 3.5 millimeter. And the adapters are basically just short, 10 centimeter long cables.
Right.
Yeah, that have a 4.4 millimeter jack, so you could plug the headphone cable into it, and it obviously converts to whatever plug you choose on the style. And you can order this too on our website. You can order it with all 3 adapters. We call it the complete package. So you can get it with just all 3, and then you're set to go, and it's matching. There's plenty of aftermarket companies too that make these adapters. So you're not
Right.
limited to just what we have here. And if you're in another country and it's easier to get a different adapter there, no problem. Just get it through your dealer or so on. Most all dealers stock these adapters. You don't need to necessarily have a JOAL adapter, but we do have them available. The sound quality is to die for on this thing. JOAL is cool, really cool. If guys are into space, like the sound of the spatial information in
The
recordings,
environment where it's recorded.
yeah. Oh man, it throws it out there. It's like wide open, deep, really good bottom end performance. I mean, we're listening to tracks that we're so familiar with on this thing, and it's just like they pop. And it's not like forward or anything. It's not annoying or anything. It's just like, I don't know, describe it.
Smooth.
Smooth.
Realistic,
Yeah, it's like, well, you know what I call it? I call it the master tape. It's like every track is the master on this thing, and it's like that. I mean, you listen to stuff that I've listened to thousands of times for years and years and years, many different systems, and it's really cool on this. It just throws the space around on vocals, on each individual instrument.
Yeah, separation.
Yeah, and it's like they're there in the soundstage, and they're in whatever room they were recorded, and whatever the mic picked up, you got it. And it's not like in any kind of brutally honest way or anything. It's really cool, and the whole stage is coherent, yet each individual instrument is there, and everything around it is there. Cool. It's really cool. It's like everything's highlighted a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like an Abyss headphone, but it's different than the rest of the lineup.
Yep.
Unique.
So we are very excited about JOAL, about what it means to the industry. It'll set the bar to a higher level at this price point. Sound quality is stunning, and it's available now. You can go to our website and purchase it. We have a limited number that's currently available. It'll ship immediately. And beyond that, it might take a little bit, but we're making them. It's in production, and we'll get them out there. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Call, email us, contact us if you have any questions on this new model. It's fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Take care, everyone. Thank you.